Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, then let me introduce myself to you. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Today, however, we are doing a tarot or energy card reading. This is a love reading, so we are going to be focusing solely on love and relationships, and specifically on one relationship you may have in mind. So in just a moment, I am going to be showing you 3 different cards and 3 different stones or crystals connected to these cards. And I'm going to have you select one and divide you into groups to see what messages we can bring through. I am going to be leaving this a bit open-ended, but it is definitely going to be connected to the person you have in mind and just bringing forth any messages about that person, about that connection, or anything else that person wants you to know at this time. I do want to clarify that this reading is not exclusive to twin flames as some of my readings are. So if you connect or resonate with the twin flame label, then this reading is still for you. However, if you don't resonate with being a twin flame, this reading could also apply to a soulmate connection or some other form of love connection. I also just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you who are here with me, who share your powerful energy and intentions here on this channel, through this platform here on YouTube. If I do resonate with you, please do subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you get updated whenever I post new content. So now you are looking at the 3 cards for today and the 3 crystals. The first crystal is a citrine crystal. It's a beautiful orange color and just really vibrant. I always feel like this stone or crystal brings me so much energy. I'm actually holding it right now. The second stone is a gypsum stone, and the third stone is pink Aragonite. So you can take a deep breath, pause the video, take as much time as you need, and select whichever stone or crystal is connecting with you today. Once you've selected your card and your crystal, click the timestamp located in the pinned comment and the description box under this video to head on to your reading. Thank you so much again for being here with me today, and I'll talk to you again in your reading. Hello, group number 1. If you chose the first crystal, the citrine, then this is your reading, so welcome. The card you selected is Woman Holding a Heart in the upright position. Now, I'm feeling a bit like there are a lot of slow-moving energies right now as I'm starting this reading, which means you're going to have to bear with me as I kind of ease into these messages. This sometimes indicates that someone in this connection is being silent or not saying what they mean. So if they are speaking, it's not really speaking their full truth. Now, this might be the case for your group, or I might be speaking to another group. This is just kind of the energy that I'm getting here in general as I start these readings. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit from the guidebook to start us off here with this card. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity of love. I heard 2 things just now. The first thing I heard is, you are the butterfly. I talked about this butterfly in her hair. I just heard breaking free. I feel like a divine feminine energy connecting with this reading is breaking free of something. I just also heard you are ready to receive love. I feel like these are some generalized, overarching energy messages coming through just to set the tone for the reading, and I feel we're going to get more specifics on all of this later. I feel many of you connecting with this reading have a very bright, vibrant energy. I get that from the fact that you selected the citrine stone today. I just heard the brightness of your light draws others to you, but just like moths are drawn to a flame, I feel like sometimes not all of the energies that are drawn to you are positive. I feel like you attract both the positive and the negatives. I feel like sometimes this is difficult for you because you might be the type of person that shines your light so brightly that others can't help but notice, but some might feel threatened by your light. They might be jealous of your light or simply feel threatened by the fact that you are shining so brightly. And I hear Spirit saying, don't dim your light just because some are threatened by how brightly you shine. Also, this card is the number 44, so you might be seeing a lot of 444 lately. Okay, so Spirit, what does group number 1, whoever selected the citrine stone, need to know about this love connection? Because this is a love reading. I know that those messages we just brought through were really more related to life path, to self, but it's pretty normal for those kinds of messages to come through even in a love reading, because what we attract and manifest in our love and relationships is so connected to our sense of self, to our life path. Okay, I have 3 cards for you now. And I'm hearing this is a good place to start, so let's begin here. Okay, group number 1. Oh, by the way, before I forget, throughout your reading, I will be recommending specific subliminals. So these are affirmations embedded within other meditation sounds and frequencies designed to deeply reprogram your subconscious mind and shift your energy in specific and powerful ways. So anytime I recommend a subliminal that resonates with you, you can explore more of the energetic benefits of that particular meditation by clicking the link in the pinned comment under your group number. The first card is the Temple Path in the upright position. I'm getting the feeling, first of all, that many of you listening are divine feminine or connect with being the divine feminine. I feel like many of you are on, I just heard, a path of spiritual awakening. I feel like you are fiercely on your path, meaning you aren't willing to take detours anymore. You aren't willing to let others pull you off this path. I'm getting this vibe of beautiful independence about you. I feel like this independence, however, is something that you had to work for. I feel like in your life, you actually may have had times in your past as a child or in early romantic relationships where you weren't so independent, where you were codependent on a parent or on an early lover in a romantic relationship. I just heard you had to fight tooth and nail to reach this state of independence. I feel that you've been through some kind of dark night of the soul. You have this radiant beauty, but beneath it is someone who has been through pain and hardship in order to become so beautiful. It's like you went through this painful metamorphosis to become what you are. The next card is Door to Value in the reverse position. This is interesting that this card is coming up right now. I feel I need to read a little bit from the guidebook about how this connects to your reading, group number 1. New beginnings in finance or career. Right away, just reading that one line, the word new beginning stuck out to me. I feel like, again, many of you, I don't know why I keep feeling like you've been through something very challenging, something that almost took the very soul out of you, something that almost broke your spirit, very dark night of the soul, very metamorphosis-like energy. But now there's some new beginning. Now you've broken free of that cocoon. You've gone through that metamorphosis. I just saw like a light at the end of this tunnel. This card shows a door with a gold coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. However, this card for you, group number 1, is in the reverse position, which, as the guidebook says, signifies a partial or perhaps even potentially complete closing of the door. For some reason, I heard like the door is cracked open. I feel like you are starting this new beginning, but it's just starting for you, and you're not sure whether you can trust it because of the hardship and the pain that you've been through. The hoped-for new opportunity where money or career is concerned may be delayed and possibly even derailed. Interesting. So I feel like for some of you, something feels like it's not happening fast enough, and the top of my head just started to itch a little bit, which indicates to me something going on in the crown chakra, which is our connection to the divine. I feel like for some of you, something isn't coming. It's like you're on the right path. You are on the temple path, but something isn't quite coming together for you, which is causing you to question whether you are truly on the right path. It's like you are, but then there's this part of you, maybe an ego part of you, that's wondering, if this isn't fully coming together, how can I know that I'm on the right path? And the next card is Broken Heart in the upright position. Here we go. So maybe we'll start to get some love messages here. I feel like there is some situation of heartbreak surrounding your love life specifically. Like I feel like these previous messages were life path related. But this, I feel specifically, is a love message. I'm not sure why you're getting these feelings of brokenheartedness or some kind of heartbreak or sadness surrounding love, but I'm going to try to read into this. I just heard hide it with a smile, so you might be the type of person to not be very open about the pain that you experience beneath the surface, because you do have this radiant, vibrant energy about you. So let's see, can we get some clarification on this broken heart card? Walking away in the upright position. So some of you may have literally walked away from some kind of situation or some kind of person in love. For some reason, I feel like this was a necessary walking away, but I feel like it was very painful for you nonetheless. If you haven't physically left this situation, I feel like you've been thinking about leaving some situation when it comes to love and romance. This could be a breakup, a divorce, an ending. So many cards just fell out. Okay, so now we're getting down to some love messages. I don't feel like these messages yet are related specifically to the person you had in mind when you came to this reading. I feel like this is speaking of some kind of love situation that's coming to a close. Could be a karmic situation. Rest and rejuvenation in the reverse. This has caused you a lot of sleepless nights. I heard going back and forth. I feel like you're walking away and then you're staying. You're walking away and then you're staying. It's like there's some situation you are moving in cycles about, trying to get out of, trying to break free of, feeling brokenhearted about, not really sure how to walk away, causing you sleeplessness, hostilities. There could be a lot of arguments going on with this person actively, disagreements, or just internal conflict about this situation. Door to romance. You want to open the door to something new, and maybe even something new seems to be coming in. Maybe that's the person you had in mind, with some kind of new opportunity in love or romance. But I feel like you're not sure whether to move forward with this opportunity, whether to leave this current situation and move forward or not. Goddess of the Moon in the reverse. I do strongly feel a divine feminine here. And I feel if you are the divine feminine, something about this situation is potentially pulling you out of your divine feminine power. You might be feeling like you're disconnected from your effortless power to manifest, to create change in your life. For some reason, I heard it could even be this person who is disconnecting you. That it could be a negative energy in your love life who is disconnecting you from your power. This could be someone who tries to tell you that you aren't capable of doing certain things, like someone who holds you back. I feel like there is some masculine. I know I'm speaking a lot to a potential divine feminine, so bear with me if you're a masculine, but I feel like if you're a divine feminine, there's some kind of masculine energy here potentially a karmic situation that's causing you a lot of heartbreak that you're considering walking away from. And I feel like this person has kind of this dominant energy, but the reason they're acting dominant is because they're actually deeply insecure about your power. And of course, the root chakra in the upright position, you are learning to find that foundation, that sense of security and stability within yourself. However, I keep feeling like this is moving back and forth. It's like you're starting to come into your power and then you get pulled back into this karmic cycle again, potentially with a masculine energy who is causing you a lot of heartbreak that you're considering walking away from. I feel the lesson you're learning through this situation is to find your power within and your stability within, not from this other person. I feel like you could have met this person at a time when your life was really unstable and you needed stability, you needed security, like desperately. And so you found this person and kind of trauma bonded with them or played out some kind of karmic cycle with them, attached to them in some way, because you were finding stability through them, through this external connection, instead of finding it within yourself. But now you are learning this lesson. You are being guided to cultivate stability deeply within yourself. I also feel many of you are breaking a generational curse with this situation. I feel many of you come from a line of women who did this same pattern in their own love life, who played out this same karmic cycle of not finding their worth within and seeking it from a masculine energy externally, who was actually holding them back, but also providing some ego-based sense of security. And I feel like if this reading is connecting with you, you are the one breaking that pattern, breaking that so-called generational curse. But I also feel like on the side here, there's like all this pain that you've been through, all of this heartbreak you've been through in your life to get to this point. I feel like a lot has been culminating to this moment where you would choose to cultivate stability within yourself, to reconnect with your true divine feminine power and energy. If you are connecting with these messages, I really do recommend a subliminal I've created for awakening the divine feminine. This is a divine feminine healing subliminal designed to reconnect you with your effortless manifestation power as the empowered divine feminine. Because within this society, we are trained away from, programmed away from our natural, effortless flow of powerful divine feminine energy. So this subliminal is designed to really assist you in undoing all of that negative programming you've experienced and really begin to effortlessly, magnetically attract to you, reconnect with your own deep sense of inner worthiness and power. If that doesn't resonate with you, another subliminal that might connect to your reading is the root chakra activation I've created, because I do feel like the root chakra is going to be a major theme through our reading today. Learning to cultivate a strong inner core of energetic stability within yourself, rather than seeking it externally, breaking those generational curses, those patterns that get stored within the root chakra. So this root chakra activation contains 4 binaural beat frequencies that assist you in retuning the root chakra to its natural, most high vibrational state. So both subliminals, the awakened divine feminine and root chakra activation, are linked now, group number 1, under your group number in the pinned comment and the description box. The next card is Happy Family in the reverse. So I do feel that it's so funny. We were just talking about generational curses, and I feel this is a confirmation message for that. There was something about your family dynamic that was either unhappy or broken. For some reason, I heard dysregulated. I feel like someone in your life may not have been able to regulate their own emotions. Potentially, I'm hearing a mother energy or a father energy here who could not regulate themselves, their emotions. I feel like this person could have been prone to emotional outbursts, either of sadness, of anger, of intensity, of judgment. And I feel that, again, this won't connect with everyone, but whoever this is resonating with, I feel like this is part of why you have now this pattern of instability within yourself, why you have this imbalance in the root chakra. It actually may be coming from a lack of stability in childhood, because when you learn these patterns of chaos, that becomes familiar to you, and you continue to play out those patterns over and over again in your life because it's what feels comfortable to you. It's actually what you consider to be love. Love for you becomes chaos, becomes confusion, becomes instability. And I somehow feel like there's some love connection in your life that you found a way to continue playing out this pattern that was put into you by a negative family dynamic. But now you're being called to release this pattern. I feel this is very challenging for you, something again that's causing you to lose sleep. I strongly feel like there's some decision here. The next card is man holding a heart in the reverse position. Yeah, so what I'm feeling here is that there is a masculine energy who is keeping you stuck in some kind of negative pattern, who is providing some sense of stability, but who is actually negatively influencing you in some way. But you are taking back your heart. It's like how we had the woman holding the heart in the upright position, and now the man holding the heart in the reverse. It's like you are learning to take back your power, to take back your heart through this situation. Envy in the reverse position. For some reason, I'm specifically hearing some of the hostilities in your connection could be connected to feeling insecure, or potentially even feeling envious of other feminine energies. This person could have had other females in his life, other feminines that you were envious of or insecure about in the past. But I feel like you've released that. It's funny, I see this energy of someone, a really empowered divine feminine, who is just saying, I don't care anymore. I feel strong within myself. I know what I have to offer. I feel secure within myself. I no longer feel insecure or envious of these other energies in your life. And the last card is the Sun. Yes, whoever I'm connecting with, if you are this divine feminine I'm connecting with, you are having your moment in the Sun. You are coming into your power. You are no longer feeling insecure within this connection, or allowing this person to pull you off your path, allowing this person to cause you to feel insecure. This is really interesting because the beginning messages I got for you, group number 1, were about how you were on this temple path, how no one could pull you off of it. And I don't feel like this person is truly pulling you off of your path. I actually feel like they are part of your path. Whatever potentially karmic situation you're dealing with, it's like this person is here to assist you in continuing along your path. This person may have taken away some of your power for the purpose of you learning to take your power back. I feel like you could even have a karmic contract of some sort with this person, with this energy. I am really curious about what's going on here, so I'm going to try to pull some letter initials for you or this person. So can I get the first, middle, or last name initials potentially of this person? GHZTW. For some reason I heard watching. There could be someone watching you. For some reason, I'm kind of hearing that this watching could actually be the energy we're about to discuss, which I feel like, group number 1, you came to this reading potentially asking about someone new that's entered your life, this new door opening in love or romance. But the messages that are coming through are actually about this kind of past, present, potentially negative, kind of karmic romantic energy that could still be in your life. But I do feel like we're going to get into that other person you may have had in mind. R-E-I. For some reason I heard reign, like a queen reigning on her throne. I feel like you are that queen. P. I also heard praying, not like praying religiously, but P-R-E-Y. Someone preying on your energy, some kind of energy vampire. W-L-R-G-E-C. And let's give this one more roll. S-N-V. Interesting. Okay, so A lot of the messages I brought through for you. Oh, by the way, let me pull some sign cards really quick. So these could be the sun, moon, or rising sign of you or the person that we were just connecting with here. Cancer, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio. Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Those could be your signs or the person we are connecting with here in this reading. So I'm going to be honest with you, group number one. A lot of the cards that we've pulled so far and the messages that have come through have been really related to some kind of energy in your life that I feel is almost secondary to whatever you came for in this reading. I feel like you may have come to get messages about someone new, some new relationship or opportunity in your love life, or potentially you did come to get clarity about that situation with that kind of past, present, romantic energy that's provided some sense of stability, but potentially is having some kind of negative influence on you, because I feel that your intuition has been speaking really loudly about that situation. I feel you're the kind of person who is very connected to the divine, to your own intuition, but I do feel for some reason there's something about that karmic partner or that cycle or that person in your life that actually makes it difficult to hear that intuition because of the ways in which you've been wounded or hurt in your past. And there's this energetic pattern of seeking stability externally that this person is allowing you to continue playing out until you are ready to break that pattern, until you are ready to find that stability within, to heal that root chakra energy. So I'm going to try to get more clarification on this other energy, because I'm sensing three energies. You, this kind of past, present, romantic partner or karmic situation, and then the person you actually came to this reading asking about, someone new, someone who might be potentially watching you or you watching them from that card, or I should say the letter initials that we pulled that kind of almost spelled the word watching. So what messages could I get about... Sorry guys, I had to grab one of these cards and it just fell out. So what messages can I get about this now third energy, the energy group number one, actually came to this reading to ask about this potentially new opportunity? Okay, I've pulled 4 cards for you, group number one. Let's get started. The first card is second chakra in the reverse position. I'm laughing because this is, of course, the sacral chakra, which is connected to allowing ourselves to receive and enjoy pleasure. And for some reason, I heard that some of you are hung up on this other person in your life, this past, present energy we were just connecting with, potentially a masculine. And then this new thing has potentially come in. And I feel that you aren't letting yourself indulge in it or enjoy it. There's like some feeling of guilt here. I feel like someone is feeling guilty about connecting with this person. This could be because you were already in a relationship and then this person came in. I feel like this person brings you so much happiness and pleasure. They light you up. I just saw your energy like illuminating. But I feel like you're also feeling guilty for some reason, or there's something else that's blocking you from fully letting that person in. I'm going to see if we can get any clarification on this. By the way, if you are connecting with this sacral chakra wound, I have recently created a sacral chakra activation subliminal. This is one I personally find so powerful for reconnecting us with our natural sense of joy, pleasure, creativity. So that will be linked in the pinned comment and the description box under your group number one. Okay, for some reason I also just heard, just to be blunt, I feel you have a lot of physical chemistry with this person, especially because of the sacral chakra coming up here. I feel like, okay, and this person is now coming through finally with a message from your person after like 20 minutes of us talking about this other energy that I feel you weren't even asking about. We're now getting this person come through and say, very bluntly, I am very physically attracted to you. There is a lot of explosive physical chemistry between you and this person. When you're together, you light each other up, you excite each other. It's funny because group number 1, at the beginning of your reading, the energy was very slow moving, very stale, but now the energy all of a sudden is super vibrant and energetic. And I feel like that's how it is when you're with this person. Like, you could be having a bad day and then suddenly you're with this person and it's like you literally just light up around them. And you'll know who I'm talking about because they do the same thing around you. Their energy lights up around you. You illuminate this person, and they want you to know that, although I don't feel that they've said that to you in words. However, I just heard them saying, but my energy doesn't lie to you. Like, you know how I feel about you when I'm around you because you literally light up my energy. All tied up. Okay, so there is someone who has things that they want to say to this person. It could be everything that I've just said, but they aren't saying. I feel that these things are not being communicated because, again, I'm strongly feeling there's someone with a prior obligation to another person in some kind of prior relationship. It could be you connecting with that other energy, potentially another masculine energy. Can I get more clarification on who is all tied up or why someone is all tied up? You know, I'm feeling that we should go to the love scramble box to get some messages. So who is all tied up in this situation? Close by. I just heard when you're close by, you light me up so much and I want you close by. Like, this person feels so insanely attracted to you in all senses, like energetically, physically, and they want you near them. Of course, body came out because this person is literally attracted to your physical body. Missing. I just heard something is missing in order for this to move forward. Like, there's something that has to happen before this situation can move forward. Cycles. Someone is trapped in some kind of cycle that is preventing this situation from moving forward. I'm strongly feeling that person stuck in the cycle could be you, especially if you were the divine feminine who is connecting with that other masculine energy. So let's go ahead and flip this second card here. I put all the cards back in the deck and the first chakra card came out again, which is just so synchronistic. What I'm hearing from this, because sacral chakra is reversed, but first chakra is upright, this tells me you actually are beginning to heal and activate these lower chakras. You are beginning to find that stability in yourself with healing your root chakra energy. I do feel like you're on this path of spiritual awakening that we discussed about earlier, that you are addressing and healing these deeply entrenched negative family patterns, generational curses, cycles, and that you are actually in the process of strengthening your root chakra energy. However, I just see this energy kind of starting to come up and then drop back down. I feel like it's getting stuck still in these lower chakras, this root chakra and especially the sacral chakra. And I feel like because you are still in the process of healing the root chakra, your sacral chakra is still very blocked off. You are very blocked from accessing pleasure, joy, creativity, especially when it comes to your connection with this person who's coming up here. And I do feel like part of that, I just keep hearing guilt. Like, there is some guilt here about the way you feel about this person. I feel like there is very, very strong physical attraction, but almost like forbidden love, like something that someone is telling themselves they shouldn't be feeling. The next card is Broken Heart in the upright position. So again, I put all the cards back and Broken Heart came out a second time, which tells me that I feel like part of why you aren't fully connecting with this person is because there's a situation of heartbreak where someone is still closing out some kind of negative cycle, potentially with a karmic partner. I almost said karmic pattern. I combined the words partner and pattern, which in itself kind of makes sense because when we're connecting with a karmic partner, someone we have a karmic contract with, we are truly healing. What we are healing is a karmic pattern, a pattern within ourselves. The next card is heart chakra in the upright position. So there's not only physical attraction, but a lot of love energy here. I feel like some of you may be even going through a heart chakra activation because of your connection with this person. Like, I just heard you break my heart wide open. I feel like for some reason I heard it breaks my heart, but in a good way. I feel like there's something about this situation that feels like it isn't fully coming together yet in the physical, but you feel so much intense emotional and energetic attraction to each other that regardless of what's happening in the 3D or the physical, there is this really powerful heart chakra connection that is like linking the two of you and causing each of you to reconnect with yourselves in a new way. There's like a very spiritual energy to your connection with this person. The next cards that came out were patience and indecision. So what I'm hearing is someone in this situation is indecisive, has to make some kind of a decision. My neck just started itching, so I feel there could be a block in the throat chakra for this person. Like they need to say something in order to close out some cycle, or I feel like this person needs to make some kind of decision and be assertive about it and be vocal about it with someone in their life. But the other person in this connection is being asked to be patient as this person makes this decision. Because I feel like this decision is a lot bigger than what it looks like. I feel like it looks like this person is deciding between two people, but really this person is deciding to heal some very deep-seated pattern that has been passed down to them generation after generation, some pattern of energy. Again, I feel this could be a pattern of seeking stability through someone else, through some other romantic connection or something like that, rather than seeking it within. I feel like this decision is extremely difficult for this person. I feel this is a decision they've actually made within their own mind and then turned back another direction. Like they keep making and unmaking the same decision because they feel kind of stuck. Can I get more clarification on this indecision card coming up here? Who is indecisive in this connection and why are they indecisive? Angel of Strength in the upright position. There's a lion on this card, so there could be a Leo involved, sun, moon, or rising in this situation. I feel like in order to make this decision, this person has to be very strong within themselves. It's like they are building their strength internally to come to the point where they are able to make this decision. And I just heard someone saying here, I'll wait for you. So if this is you going through this decision, I feel your person could be saying, oh, I just heard a really strong, like soulmate, twin flame related kind of message. This person saying, I've waited for you lifetime after lifetime. I don't mind waiting in this one. I feel like there is some kind of eternity to this connection, some kind of very, very spiritual, esoteric vibe to the connection that you have with this person. So I'm going to read a little bit from the guidebook about this Angel of Strength card. This amazing angel brings the news that this is a time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth. There's that throat chakra coming up here. And take action on your own behalf. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Interesting. So I see someone in this situation who is kind of like, I don't want to say hiding out, but almost, okay, so I feel the two people here, they do see each other from time to time, or they speak from time to time, but I don't feel like they are in constant communication verbally or in the physical, because I do feel like one person in this connection is building strength within themselves at this time in order to make a decision. And making a certain decision would then allow this situation romantically to move forward. but it can't move forward until then. Until then, there's this sacral chakra block, this feeling of guilt surrounding this connection, because one person may still be connecting with some kind of third-party energy or something that is preventing them from moving forward, some cycle that is being broken. And yet underlying this whole situation is this very, very strong heart-soul connection, this sense of I would wait for you lifetime after lifetime, this powerful heart chakra energy, this explosive chemistry energetically, physically, on all levels. I am strongly feeling potentially like a twin flame energy. If you do connect as a twin flame, if that doesn't resonate, then I definitely do not want to force that label onto you. But if you came to this reading feeling like this person might be a twin flame, I feel that I am getting a lot of signs of a twin flame connection here. So can I get any more clarification on this person who is building their strength in this connection at this time? Or any other messages from this energy we are connecting with here? What do they want to say? What do they want group number 1 to know at this time? Adjacent possibilities. For some reason, I just heard this person like, first of all, I don't think they've said this aloud, but I hear them in their mind saying, don't you see how good we could be together, or what could be possible for us? So whoever's like on the outside, the one who is not connecting with some kind of third-party energy, I feel that they are like looking at the situation and being like, we would be so perfect together. I feel like if they see you with this other person, whoever's seeing someone with this other person looks at it and sees like, feels as though it's all wrong, like it's not supposed to be that way, like we were meant to be together, you're not meant to be with this person. And I do feel, again, like that guilt coming up here, like they shouldn't be feeling that way, or wish that they weren't feeling that way, because they feel like they're not supposed to have those feelings given the circumstances. Envy. So this person is, if you are connecting with someone else, your person is coming through saying they're very jealous of you, not so much of you, but of the connection you have in the physical with this other person. They can't help but be jealous. They can't help but wish that it's them. Okay, so I'm going to pull some potential signs, sun, moon, or rising from, this could be signs that are you or your person or some energy we're connecting with here. Capricorn, again. I think we pulled that last time too. Pisces. Gemini. Sagittarius. Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces, Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign. Could be your sign or someone that we're addressing here through this reading. The next thing I'm going to do is roll a few more letter initials just to see if we can get any more initials now for this person coming through at this point in the reading. H, E, V, S, F, I. R, B, T, Z, M, V. K, I, H, C, R, M. And now I'm going to pull some cards from my Love Scramble box. These just help me channel very specific messages for you or your person. Secret. Okay, whoever you came to ask about in this reading, this situation is very, very on the down low. This is secretive. I feel like this person is very, very secretive about their feelings towards you. And again, I feel it's because someone here is still connecting with someone else, and there's this kind of guilt coming up here about feeling the way that they feel. Eyes. I heard I only have eyes for you. I feel this person might actually be trying to connect with others or date others or get you off their mind, but they can't. It's like no matter where they go, they see you. And I just heard they see you in everyone. They look for you in everyone. Scared. So this person is definitely afraid to tell you everything I'm saying, to tell you how they feel. Obsession, but secretly they are obsessed with you. I feel like this person can't help but be obsessed with you. Like, I feel that this obsession is starting energetically. This isn't necessarily their fault. It's not like they're trying to actively think about you. This is an energetic obsession, meaning that there is so much energy moving between you and this person, even when you aren't speaking, that they can't help but be obsessed with you because there's this physical, mental, emotional, energetic chemistry that is just so palpable going on here. Forget. This person has tried to forget you. I hear them. I'm sorry. I hear them or someone else telling them just forget it. Like they're seeing you as off limits, or someone else is seeing you as off limits for them. And they're thinking like, I should just forget it. Like just forget about it. It's not going to happen. Focused, and stay focused on your goals. It's like they're telling themselves, stay focused on doing this or that, or dating other people, or whatever it is. It's like, I feel this person is constantly like, I see someone trying to snap someone back to reality. I feel like you are the fantasy, and this person or the people in their life are always trying to snap them back into reality. I do feel for many of you, this will connect as a twin flame energy. And if that's the case, and you'd like to communicate with this person, to manifest more communication in the physical, the thing about twin flame connections is that the communication doesn't just happen through the throat chakra or even through the mind. It actually happens predominantly through the heart center. So by releasing blocks in the heart center and of course the throat chakra as well, taking this kind of comprehensive approach, we can really open a clear, direct channel of communication to our twin flame that allows us to manifest physical kinds of communication like text messages, calls, movement forward in the connection. So I've created a subliminal to open twin flame communication that actually focuses on clearing heart chakra and throat chakra blocks. So that will be linked in the pinned comment and description box, group number 1. Okay, so finally we started getting some messages from this person. I do just want to see if I can get anything else. So what else does group number 1's person want them to know at this time? And of course we got throat chakra. So I feel like this person is saying, I want to tell you, but I can't. I do feel like the throat chakra is kind of blocked for some reason, and most likely because of the circumstances. I feel like someone is actually holding themselves back from saying things they want to say. For some reason, I saw someone like potentially using substances, if you know what I mean, to change up their mental state, potentially some alcohol involved here. This person might drink, or this might just be saying that if they were to drink, they would drunk text you or drunk call you, because the only thing keeping them from reaching out to you is their own ego, their own self-restraint. It's like they are restraining themselves actively from connecting more with you, but barely. Like I see them really, really wanting to reach out or say something or move forward, but then being in this fight with themselves, holding themselves back, saying, no, you can't call or text them. You can't do that. The next card is man holding a coin in the reverse position. I feel a divine masculine coming through here. For some reason, I just heard you make me feel weak. I feel like this person might try to present as very strong, or very maybe like alpha male, or just a strong energy, or like a strong silent energy. But I feel like you make them feel like a child again, in the best type of way, like the way that they smile around you, the way you light them up. You bring down all their defenses, and it causes them to actually feel kind of weak, but I feel like they enjoy feeling their defenses come down. I feel like you shatter their sense of ego. But again, it's like in a good way. You really reconnect with them with their true self, with their heart self when they're around you. The next card that came up is the goddess of the moon. So they see you as this beautiful goddess. Actually, I heard really, if I'm being honest, as their goddess. Like they see you as kind of this king and queen energy, this power couple, potentially again, because I don't feel this is where it's at for you right now, but they imagine you as being like this power couple. The temple path upright. So I feel like this person sees you as being they don't just see this as like a love relationship connection. They actually see that through getting to know you, they are being guided to their own true path in life. It's like you are like this guiding light to them. They see you as so much more than a lover. Although there is all this like physical chemistry here, it's so much more than that to them. Victory. I feel like this person wants to conquer over you in love, not in a bad way, but like they want to, I feel like they see themselves almost in competition with this other energy or some other potentially masculine energy. Someone sees themselves as being the victor, being victorious over your heart. It's like they want to win you over. They want to win your heart over. But I heard forbidden conquest. I feel like this is very secretive. Like this person someone here secretly wants to win someone over, but they're being very secretive about it because of this potentially third energy here. What other messages can I get from group number 1's person here? Okay, the cards are feeling kind of silent now, so I'm actually going to pull from a different deck. So let's see if we have any cards here from the Moonology deck. So what else does group number 1's person want to say to them? A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. I feel like this person wants to begin a new cycle with you, wants to start again with you. I feel like you and this person have actually been through a lot separately, and it's part of why you have so much chemistry, why you connect, because you've both been on this challenging life path. But you want to start fresh. Like this person wants to start fresh with you. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So what I heard from that is that this person wants to start fresh from you, but they feel like it's not practical. Like there's something here that doesn't feel like it can move forward. Like they want this, but again, it's like going back to that message of just forget it. It's like they're trying to tell themselves just to let it go because they don't see any path forward. Again, I'm strongly feeling because of this other energy here, because of this cycle that someone is stuck in. Let's see if we can get any messages from the Lover's Oracle deck. Any love messages from your person? Because I do feel that this person feels a lot for you. They feel very strong emotion for you, but they're also being very secretive. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. For some reason, I see someone in this connection saying like, why are you staying stuck in this pattern? Why are you letting this other person take your energy and steal your light when you are this beautiful goddess or god, this god force energy? Like, don't you see how powerful you are and how amazing of a power couple we would make together? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. I feel like this person, again, going back to the patience card, this person is being very patient because this is a spiritual connection. This is an eternal connection. This person is like, I've waited lifetime after lifetime and I will continue waiting. But they're also asking the other person in this connection to be examining why they're stuck in this karmic cycle, why they are stuck on this person who is only bringing them down. They're asking them to truly feel into their own intuition, to make the right choice. I do feel like though I just felt this shift in my heart chakra, this kind of breaking open. I feel like this person, in spite of feeling jealous, wanting to move forward, wanting to create this new relationship, seeing this other as this goddess energy, I feel like at the same time, there's this unconditional love where they're like, I've tried to forget this. I've tried to let it go and I can't. And I know that we are going to always be connected in lifetime after lifetime. So on a soul level, I am waiting. I am waiting for you to be ready to make the choice that you know, that we both know is right in your heart and soul. And even if you weren't to make that choice, I would still be here loving you unconditionally, because to do otherwise would be to go against my very nature. It would be contradictory to my soul not to love you, even though I have to be secretive about it in the 3D, even though I know that on some level this love is forbidden and I do feel some level of guilt about it. I can't help but be obsessed with you because of the ways in which you affect my energy. I feel like we are energetically communicating every moment of every day, even while we are apart, even when we don't speak for weeks or months, even when we are sleeping. I feel like we are always connected. And on a soul level, I'm being patient as you're in this period of indecision. I know that you're building your strength, growing stronger. I know that no matter what, we will share this temple path together, that in some sense we will always be this king and queen reigning on this metaphorical throne together, building each other up, empowering each other, even if in the physical world we aren't together. Wow, I just feel this wave of emotion coming from this person when it comes to you. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. I hear two things from this. One is someone in this connection like almost pleading with the other to surrender this negative cycle or this third-party connection, to let it go. However, the second message I hear is someone surrendering to the inevitability of this connection, finally realizing they can't forget this person, realizing they can't help but feel this powerful attraction to them on all levels of their being, allowing themselves to feel what they feel, even if it doesn't make sense on the surface, even if society or other people would tell them they shouldn't be feeling this way. They are surrendering to the truth of what they are feeling about this person and about this connection. So I'm going to pull a few cards from the Starry Beginnings deck, just to see if we can get any more messages. So what other messages can we get for group number 1 at this time? Whoa, okay. All is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. What I hear from this is that you are the generational curse breaker of your family. When you break the curse, when you set a new pattern, it is had by all, meaning that you create something new and all of your descendants, everyone after you, benefits from the fact that you created that new cycle, that you broke free. You are bright energy. Color uplifts you. For some reason, I heard that song, Blue Ain't Your Color. And I hear someone in this connection saying, don't you see how bright and brilliant and beautiful you are? Like, I feel like someone in this connection might appear to be unhappy with another person from time to time. And there's someone else saying like, unhappiness doesn't look good on you. Like, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to shine in your radiance. And this person is only bringing you down. That's what I'm hearing. Someone kind of saying, don't you see how this person dims your light? Enjoy where you are, for soon you will be somewhere else. I'm feeling this element of surrender here, like just to allow things to be what they are, to allow yourself to feel what you feel. I do feel like this situation is quickly shifting, changing, even if it doesn't look that way. I feel like you're being asked just to really open your sacral chakra, to allow yourself to fully enjoy this connection for what it is, even if it's so confusing and convoluted and there seems to be this other energy involved. Spirit is saying just relax, surrender, allow yourself to enjoy this for what it is, because I feel this is a very complex situation. And yet, in its complexity, there's also so much beauty. So can we get any more messages? Okay, the last card I got is everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. The first thing I noticed about this card is it has this bright red and orange energy on it, which of course the colors red and orange are associated with the root chakra and the sacral chakra. So I'm hearing that I just keep seeing these themes over and over of those lower chakra centers really being activated, really being healed right now. You are learning how to provide that stability within yourself in order to sustain this coming connection. Everything is as you've created. Everything offers you lessons. What I'm hearing with this is that within whatever potentially karmic situation, third-party situation, whatever this other energy is, you're being guided to remember that this person, like all people, are here to teach you a lesson. They're here to help you to expand. That's really the purpose of all our soul contracts. It's expansion. What does your heart want? Be free to manifest your heart's desires. I keep strongly feeling like someone here is not allowing themselves to choose what they truly desire when it comes to love. And you're being guided to ask yourself, what do you truly want out of this connection, out of love? You're being guided to really feel into, I just heard to allow yourself to enjoy love. There's this sacral chakra energy coming up over and over, this kind of block in the sacral chakra that is causing someone to feel as though they don't deserve to truly enjoy a love connection. It's like someone is choosing something that they feel like they have to choose, but not allowing themselves to truly feel what they feel in their heart and soul, and even in their physical body, the attraction that they're feeling, the emotion that they're feeling. There's some kind of block coming up here, and you're being asked to really feel into what are you truly feeling in your body. Your body has a strong intuition about people and situations. Where is your body leading you? Where is your heart leading you? Wow, so many really beautiful messages came up in this reading for you, group number 1. I hope these messages reached whoever needed to hear them at this time. Please always remember to use your own intuition as a guide when determining which messages are for you and which might be for someone else. The subliminals I recommended during your reading, group number 1, are linked in the pinned comment and the description box under your group number. You can click any of those links to explore more of the energetic benefits I infused with each of these subliminals when I created them. And you can try out any subliminal I've created completely free for 7 days when you create a free trial account on my website. Thank you so much for joining me here today in this reading. Please subscribe if it connected with you, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next reading. Hello, group number 2. If you chose the gypsum stone and the second card, then welcome to your reading. The card you selected was the Deceit card. So I know already many of you will be really curious as to what potentially deceitful situation is coming up here. I do just want to quickly address that I know this card has a kind of negative connotation to our ego, like we see the Deceit card and instantly think, oh, someone is lying to us. But usually this is just the ego trying to cause us to be afraid. So I just wanted to say that in case any of you had any fears coming up going into this reading. We will get into all the details of what this card means for you. But I just wanted to assure you that this isn't a negative card. Usually this is just indicating something that is not what it appears to be. So We'll get into the details of that soon, but I'm going to start by shuffling your deck. So as I'm shuffling, feel free to set your intentions for this reading, either aloud or within your own heart and soul. Also, I will be recommending specific subliminals throughout this reading. All of these come from my website, soundandsoulful.com. And I just had a few cards already fall out of the deck for you, group number 2. But on this website, I've created over 100 subliminal meditations for all areas of life. Specifically for you, group number 2, any subliminals I mention will be linked under your group number in the pinned comment and in the description box. You can click any of those links to explore more of the energetic benefits of each subliminal, and you can try out any of them completely free for 7 days when you create a free trial account on my site. Wow, group number 2, you've had a lot of cards just like falling out of the deck. So I've got 5 cards for you here. I have to say your energy is a lot more, let's say, talkative than group number 1. At first, group number 1's reading was like very slow moving, but yours is already moving very fast, which usually to me indicates something going on with the energy. I feel like something is either shifting very fast in your situation, in your life, or in your person's life, or alternatively, this could mean that there's just a lot that is wanting to be said, either by you or by this person. Okay, so let's flip over the first card and get started here. Adjacent possibilities in the upright position. I want to read a little bit from the guidebook about this because I'm not yet sure how this connects. Many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course. Someone I feel is being guided to change course here. I just saw someone like steering a ship in a different direction. I want to get more clarification on this. So what else can we know about someone who needs to change course or this adjacent possibility? What else can we bring through? Okay, I got man holding a heart in the reverse position. I feel like either there's a divine masculine energy themselves who needs to change course, or alternatively that there's a divine feminine who needs to change course on something that is going on with a masculine energy in her life. And the next card is door to personal healing and happiness in the upright position. So I'm hearing that whatever this shift or change in direction is going to lead to greater happiness and healing, but I'm still not very clear on what is going on with this situation. So can we get any more clarification? A lot of cards just came up here. Hostilities in the reverse position. I just heard for some reason, stop fighting. I just heard stop fighting it, like fighting something that you know is right, or something that you're feeling. Someone is fighting that. Storm warning in the upright position. This tells me that changing course is required in order to evade some kind of storm, some kind of situation. Okay, so what I'm hearing is if this person continues to make choices against their own intuition, to not see these adjacent possibilities, continuing on this path, their intuition is going to continue screaming at them, and things will manifest in their life that continue to show them this is the wrong path until they choose to go this other direction. So this could either be you or the person we're connecting with. And I know these are really general to begin, but I promise we will get more specific into what this is talking about. So the next card is 7th chakra in the reverse. So this is the crown chakra. this definitely is leading me to think, because this is our connection to the divine, whatever situation that causes someone to need to change course, staying in this situation is not only bringing about these metaphorical storms or difficult situations, but is also causing you to disconnect from your own intuition and from your divine path in some way. Door to Spirit in the reverse. There it is, the intuition in the reverse card. So yes, this situation is, I feel like someone isn't hearing their intuition because they don't want to. It's like, I don't want to. Someone is like fighting their intuition on something. Like, I don't want to hear what you have to say, but they're speaking to their own intuition about the situation. They are like being so stubborn, continuing on this path that they know isn't working and isn't going in a good direction. Anxiety in the upright position. So yes, this situation is causing them a lot of pain and anxiety, but it's because of this inner conflict, this knowing that something isn't right, but not doing anything about it. The World in the upright position. Interesting. I want to read a little bit about this card because I feel there's a message in the guidebook here for us. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay, above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision. Why are there so many messages, group number 2, in your reading about like seeing different possibilities, expanding your vision? Like there's just something that someone is not seeing here, something that someone is missing. Contemplate some much broader options. The world is so wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. You have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster. So much about, I feel someone is either being limited or limiting themselves or their vision in some way that's causing them to be blinded to both their own intuition and some kind of other possibility here. Also, it's really interesting that the energy here is moving so fast, and the stone I selected for you is gypsum, which is connected to stabilizing our energy during times of intense change and transformation. So let's see what other specific messages we can get. The next is Magician in the Mirror in the upright position. For some reason, I specifically noticed that this man is holding 2 glowing kind of balls of light, and one is blue and one is this kind of reddish orange color. And for some reason, I felt that this card is actually symbolizing the masculine and feminine. And it's like this man, this magician, is holding each in one hand, kind of balancing both energies. And I'm kind of feeling that for some of you, you may be balancing this masculine and feminine energy within this connection. Now, I don't have specifics on this yet, but I just heard there's power in this balance. I feel like for some reason I'm feeling, again, I'm feeling for many of you this could be a twin flame connection, but I feel regardless, there's someone unknowingly drawing power from this connection that they have with this person. It's like being around this person or having this person in their life, even if they aren't very active in their life, is bringing them power, connection, and energy on a day-to-day basis. That's why I'm starting to wonder if this could potentially be a twin flame for some of you. So what other clarification can I get on the Magician and the Mirror card, or on this kind of balancing the situation? Okay, so I got man holding a heart in the reverse again, which tells me for some reason I heard a masculine is out of balance here. Hopefully we'll get more clarification on that soon. This card keeps coming back up. Healer of the Ages in the upright position. So something is healing, something is balancing. Specifically, I see a masculine energy in this situation that is out of balance in some way. And with this now crown chakra in the reverse coming up again, I feel this masculine is disconnected somehow from his divine path. Or alternatively, his intuition, or maybe both. So I strongly am starting to feel like it could be the masculine who is not seeing these other possibilities or options, who is feeling stuck in something because he's not allowing himself to see more. Interesting messages. And I do feel like his internal masculine energies are somehow out of balance, like he's not fully balanced and empowered in his embodied divine masculine state, which, by the way, if that connects with you, I do have a subliminal for divine masculine awakening to assist divine masculines in balancing the energies within and embodying the fully awakened divine masculine state. Sorry if you can hear outside someone's mowing the lawn near my apartment, but I do kind of wonder if that's almost a little bit synchronistic. I feel like a masculine in this situation is literally caught up in the noise. I feel like they aren't able to cut through the noise, as they say, and get to what's really important because something is clouding them. I almost feel like this is like an ego situation, like ego is somehow clouding them. Cornucopia in the reverse. So this is normally a manifestation card. The fact that it's reversed tells me it's like someone is cutting themselves off from receiving their divine blessings because they aren't hearing their intuition, because they're disconnected from the divine, because they're allowing ego to cloud their vision in this situation. So the third card in that initial spread that I had pulled for you guys is man holding a coin in the upright position. I'm getting so many masculine cards. I really do strongly feel that this is a masculine. We're dealing with either you are a masculine or your person is a masculine energy going through this. Can I get more clarification on this man holding a coin in the upright position? What is this masculine energy going through? What do they want the feminine to know? Okay, so interesting. Two really beautiful cards came out. One is Broken Heart, but in the reverse, and the other is Angel of Love in the upright position. I hear someone saying, I want to heal your broken heart. I want to give you love. Can I get any more clarification on this broken heart in the reverse? I feel like someone is coming out of a heartbreak or doesn't want their heart to be broken anymore, wants to make some kind of love offer. Okay, way too many cards came out, so let's see if I can just get a couple here. Heart chakra in the reverse position. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that someone has had, I get past energy from this broken heart card, like someone has had their heart broken in the past. I'm specifically hearing like a masculine who had their heart broken and now has their guard up. They want to open themselves up to a love that's deep, that's pure, that's unconditional, but they're somehow very blocked from accessing that love. Their fourth chakra, their heart chakra, is very blocked. They are closed off to love because of the ways that they've been hurt. I see like someone living inside a castle with these huge stone walls and a moat around them. They have this moat and this wall around their heart. And I feel that this masculine we could be connecting with, if this isn't you, if this is your person, I feel because of these walls, they might not say much to you, but the fact this energy is so fast moving tells me they have a lot they wish they could say to you. They're just so, I feel in the physical, this person is really disconnected from their own intuition, from their divine connection. They're not seeing things clearly. That might be where the deceit card comes up. It's like the reason that there's deceit is because there's self-deceit. There's someone here who is deceiving themselves. And the next card is woman holding a coin in the reverse. There could even be potentially some kind of feminine energy this masculine is connecting with, who they're connecting with from a space of ego or from some kind of karmic pattern, a manifestation of a karmic pattern. Alternatively, there could be some kind of mother figure. They could have a mother wound because they had a mother who was very emotionally unavailable, and that could be part of the reason that they built these walls around their heart that cause this block in the fourth chakra, which, for those of you who are connecting with this as a twin flame, I say this a lot, but I feel it's so profound and important to understand. This is actually true of all love connections. It's just with twin flames, it happens to an even more intense extent. But all of our communication that we call like telepathy, energetic communication with others, doesn't just happen through the mind, it happens through the heart chakra, through the heart center. So when we have a heart chakra block, that is why when we're trying to communicate with a loved one, but we feel resentful or hurt, our communication with them is so convoluted. We get so misunderstood. It's like we're not hearing each other because our heart is blocked off to one another. So I find in these times, if we feel communication blocked with someone that we love, or not moving forward in some way, that listening to a heart chakra activation subliminal is a really powerful way to open, heal, and shift these heart chakra energies. So I will leave a link to my 2 heart chakra activations, one for twin flames and one that is just a general heart chakra activation for those of you who might not be twin flames. Okay, so what other clarification can I get on this woman holding a coin in reverse? How does this apply? Ooh, that's interesting. We had man holding a coin and then woman holding a coin in reverse. So this just shows me also potentially this could be representing symbolically a kind of power struggle between a feminine and masculine, a divine feminine, divine masculine, something that's out of balance. I just heard a masculine that's not willing to release control over his heart because he's afraid. Okay, and then the next card I got is hostilities in the reverse position. I feel like there's potentially a masculine here who came from a family where there was a lot of fighting, arguing, shouting. I just see a kid like kind of with their hands over their ears, just saying like, stop fighting. Like, I don't want to. It's funny, didn't I think earlier just in this reading, I said, stop fighting. And I feel like that's coming up again. It's like I see a kid, this might be a kid speaking to his parents or just thinking inside his head, just stop fighting. I feel like this was someone who was raised in an environment of a lot of conflict. And now, because of that, their heart is so blocked off. Again, there could be some kind of mother wound here. They've learned that the only way to keep themselves safe is to put up these walls around their heart. And this is why they aren't allowing their divine feminine fully in. They're not willing to release control of their heart. They're not willing to let down their walls. So this fourth card I had initially pulled for you guys was envy in the reverse position. Interesting. I'm going to read a little bit about this card and see what messages we bring through. This card reversed heralds a great time of joy and appreciation. Your choice to shift your focus from future longing to present gratitude creates a significant difference in your energy field and moves out in a dramatic and radiant way to attract more to you. Continue to release any old feelings of envy or lack whenever those feelings or emotions come up. You are well on your way to a completely gratifying life, and your genuine acknowledgement of the value within and around you will only keep drawing more value to you. For some reason, I'm now hearing messages for the divine feminine. I feel like a divine feminine here is being guided to truly lean into her own power, to withdraw her focus. If you are that divine feminine energy who is focused on this masculine as he's going through these situations of healing his heart chakra, having these walls up, dealing with potentially these childhood or inner child wounds or this mother wound, I feel like a divine feminine here is being guided to withdraw focus, negative focus and attention on what he is and is not doing, and to focus upon to focus her energy upon herself. I hear self-care rituals for a feminine could be really important. And also continuing to, as the message in the guidebook said, focus on being grateful for the present moment, for the day, for things that you love about yourself. Creating positive energetic momentum in your life is actually the most powerful way I'm hearing that you can manifest deeper connection with this masculine if that is your goal. Also, if this is connecting with you, I would really recommend recentering your energy through one of my chakra clearing subliminals. I've created 2 of these, one specifically for twin flames, if you resonate with this as a twin flame, and one that is just a general 7 chakra clearing. So I will leave both of those linked in the pinned comment and description box under your group number. I personally use 7 chakra clearing to meditate every single morning, so I find it's a really powerful way to ground and stabilize your energy and refocus on yourself and just kind of create that aura of magnetism, create that positive energetic momentum day after day. So the next card that came out for you is Angel of Strength in the reverse position. I feel like if you are the feminine and you came here asking about this masculine we're connecting with, I feel like he's saying, I feel so weak right now. I feel like he's going through this situation of this very deep-seated feeling of heartbreak, feeling of disconnect from himself, from his own intuition, closing off his heart, and it's causing him to feel a lot of pain. But I feel like the deceit here is that he's not showing that on the surface. It's like that's where the deceit card was the first card I pulled for you. It's like that is one thing that is not being shown on the surface. That's one element of illusion here. I feel like this could be a masculine who presents as though he has like everything put together, like wealth, success, a career. Again, this won't be for everyone, but I feel like for some of you, there's some image that he puts up here that isn't what is actually going on in his heart and soul. And on a higher self level, he wants you to know that. He wants you to know that what he's presenting isn't really what he's feeling, that he's experiencing a lot of pain as a result of this heart chakra block and these wounds that are coming up. So Spirit, can I get any other messages about this Angel of Strength in the reverse position here? Yin Yang. Wow, I knew there was one more card. What a perfect card to pull. By the way, guys, I meant to tell you this, but I saw the number 222 right before doing your reading, right between group 1 and 2. I paused to record and then I saw that number on like a box. It was like a product number. So between that and the fact that the Yin Yang card came up here, I'm strongly feeling this could very well be a twin flame connection, because the Yin Yang card represents the balance of divine feminine and divine masculine energy. You also might be seeing a lot of the number 222 or even 4 2s in a row. So now I'm going to roll some letter initials that could potentially be the first, middle, or last name of you or this person. D, P, C, P, B, C, J, O, B, Q, J, H, D, Z, W, G, S, G, this person might have double letters in their name, S, S, double letters again, and F. And I'm also going to pull some sign cards. So these could be the first, or I should say, sun, moon, or rising sign of you or this person. Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo, Cancer, and Scorpio. Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. And I always say this, but I feel like it's worth reiterating that when I get into these very specific parts of the reading, just know that it's okay if these messages don't resonate with you. Always use your own intuition as your guide, as your compass when you navigate these readings and these messages. So now I want to get more specific messages from my love scramble box. Those of you who watch a lot of my readings know that this is something new that I do. I've basically written down a bunch of specific random words and put them in this tissue box, and I pull them out and just kind of see how they connect with our reading. I find this really helps me bring through very specific messages. It's worked really well so far. Silence. Okay, I feel like this masculine we're connecting with is like the strong silent type. I feel that he hasn't really said all of this stuff that's coming out in this reading. I feel you wouldn't even really know unless you're intuitive, which I'm sure you are. I'm sure you intuitively know this, but other people wouldn't know that he has these walls up around his heart that is causing him to feel this pain, especially pain stemming potentially from his childhood, from a mother wound. I feel like he's very silent about all of these things, like he would never share them. Older. Okay, so this person could be older than you, or you could be older than them. There could be some kind of age gap here. Talking. For some reason, I heard talking in the silence. So I feel like even if there's silence between you and this person, I feel like you get the feeling like you're talking to them a lot more than you actually are. Because again, I do strongly feel for many of you, this is a twin flame. So what happens is you are constantly in this kind of energetic communication with this person, meaning you might telepathically communicate or through dreams, or it's like each of you are constantly thinking about and sending energy to each other. So it feels like you're always talking even when you're not. Light. I just heard you make me feel light. I feel like this person, it's like they have all this heaviness that they're carrying around, but when they're in their presence, in your presence, they feel like their burden has been lightened. Leaving. For some reason I heard, I'm scared of you leaving, so I won't even let myself have you. I also, for some reason, saw like a mother leaving, so I feel like there could have been some emotional or physical abandonment from a mother in this situation. This could even be a previous lover, someone who left their life and caused them to feel these kinds of very deep-seated heart chakra blocks or trust issues. Worthless. Oh my goodness. This situation caused whatever kind of emotional or physical abandonment happened, either from literally their mother or from some female figure in their life in the past, has caused them to literally feel worthless. But this is something, again, I feel they're very silent about. Different. But I hear them saying, but there's something different about you that makes me want to open my heart again. But I do feel, again, there's strongly just some kind of ego or something here that's preventing that from happening. There's some difference between what's being presented and what the truth actually is. Heart, of course, that came up because we've been talking so much about the heart chakra. Like you activate this person's heart energy, their heart chakra, which oddly enough actually causes them to feel the pain more intensely because, of course, as we're healing, as we're processing these heart chakra energies through a heart chakra activation, like what happens with any powerful love connection, but always in a twin flame connection, this kind of energy, it both heals us and it breaks us wide open at the same time. So oftentimes we experience a more intensified pain, sometimes even trauma memories that resurface from our past, from our childhood. Feelings of deep sadness and grief often come up when we're healing the heart center, and I feel like this person's actually going through this right now. Trying. Okay, so I feel like despite whatever may be appearing on the surface, this person is trying to do this healing, to heal to the point where they're able to come together with you in a more meaningful way. So what other messages can I get about this person, how they're feeling, what they want you to know? What does group number 2's person want them to know? cornucopia in the upright position. Once again, it's funny, this card came out in the reverse just earlier in your reading. This is a manifestation card. For some reason, I heard like this person saying, I want to manifest a beautiful future with you, like an abundant future with you. What other messages can we get from this person? Okay, so the next cards that I got were storm warning in the upright position. For some reason, I heard someone trying to warn the other about staying away from them, but not because they wanted them to leave. It's like someone pre-warning someone, like, I'm only going to break your heart, or I'm only going to hurt you, or I'm not going to be able to. Something along those lines. It's like this person trying to push you away because they're trying to warn you. It's like, in a sense, they want to protect you from themselves because they see themselves as this very damaged, broken person who's just going to hurt you. So they're trying to prematurely push away the other. And the third chakra in the reverse position, solar plexus chakra. So yes, this again is reiterating those feelings of low self-confidence, because the third chakra really connects to our sense of confidence. I feel like this person might actually present as being very confident, but deep down they have these feelings of worthlessness stemming from these past wounds or traumas in childhood, or with a previous female lover or something like that. And because of that, they feel low self-confidence. I just heard, I don't feel confident in my ability to love you the way you deserve to be loved. Which, by the way, if you're connecting with this solar plexus chakra wound, I do have a subliminal for solar plexus chakra activation, which is really just designed to help you cultivate a deep inner core of confidence and radiate that strong solar plexus, confident, powerful kind of energy. So that will be linked under your group number in the pinned comment and description. The next card is the Garden and the Gate card in the upright position. I feel like this is you that's like waiting outside of this person's walls, like, or if it's not you, again, it could be your person. This energy can always be very mirrored when I do these readings, but I feel like someone has these walls up around their heart because of these traumas they've been through, these issues, this pain that they've experienced, and the other is just like patiently waiting outside their doors saying, I'm going to be here whenever you're ready to open up. But then the other is trying to so push them away to prematurely and like almost forcefully say, no, you don't want to be here. You don't want to be involved with me because I feel like I'm incapable of loving you how you deserve to be loved. I feel like I'm worthless. But this person, I see this very steadfast energy on the other side that's just standing there, like willing to wait until they're ready to open those gates, to lower those walls. Okay, so what other messages can group number 2 get from their person? What else does group number 2's person want to say to them at this time? Why does group number 2's person have these walls up? Door to value came out, so I feel that these walls are up because, man, this person, they just have these feelings of like, what do I really have to offer you? Or like, I'm only going to hurt you, or I feel like I can't truly provide you the value that you deserve. What else does group number 2's person want to say to them at this time? What can we channel from group number 2's person? Once again, the third chakra card coming up. So yeah, basically this person, they're just feeling valueless. They're feeling worthless in some way. And because of that, they're feeling low self-confidence. But that's very different. That's where the deceit element is, because that's very different than what they're presenting to you. But that's the true reason they aren't letting you in. I feel like they might be giving you a different reason on the surface. Like, I feel like they're not actually telling you that that's the real reason, that it's like really they're just afraid of not being able to provide you the love you deserve, the value you deserve. What other messages can I get from group number 2's person at this time? Why does group number 2's person, why are they silent? Let's ask that question, because I do feel like there is this silence here. Journey in the reverse position. I just heard I want to stay, but I'm afraid. I feel like I feel like they're afraid of you taking a journey, meaning like you leaving. Like this person is scared of you packing up and walking away. I see someone just like packing a suitcase or a bag and just like booking a train or flight or something and just leaving. And this person, they don't want to love for fear of losing. Appreciation in the upright position. I feel like they want to be what they know that you deserve, and they don't feel like they are that yet. I just see a man like bringing a woman roses, flowers. It's like they want to be the person to provide you something stable, to bring you flowers, to give you the love and admiration that you deserve, but somehow they feel like they can't be that person. Wow, guys, once again, the yin yang card comes out again, just reconfirming as if we hadn't confirmed enough that this person could definitely be a divine counterpart or twin flame and angel of balance. So what I see here is that part of the reason they might be silent is because they are coming into balance, and specifically these energies are coming into balance. So again, if you do resonate as a twin flame, I feel that your divine feminine and divine masculine energies are balancing right now. That might actually be a divinely orchestrated time of silence. There might be a reason if you aren't communicating very much, because both of you might be healing yourselves internally, balancing your energies, coming to a space where you're ready to materially manifest and sustain deeper connection with each other in the physical world. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some messages from the Moonology deck. So what else does group number 2's person have to say to them at this time? What messages can we channel from group number 2's person, or just about this situation with group number 2's person? Step out of your comfort zone. So I feel like a masculine, I keep saying masculine, but I do feel like a masculine here is being guided or called to really get uncomfortable, to step out of their comfort zone when it comes to love, to push themselves to love even when they are afraid. And this makes them feel uncomfortable. This is part of like the healing and balancing process that they're going through right now. The next card that fell out is a new start is coming, new moon. So I do feel like, once again, things are shifting, things are changing in this connection. I feel like this masculine is going to let down his guard, let down his walls. This energy, I feel like things are shifting, even if they look the same on the surface, things are shifting very fast energetically in this connection right now. Hold your vision. That was the last card that came out from the Moonology deck. So I feel like this is speaking to the feminine energy in this connection, being guided to continue holding fast, to standing strong in your own energy in spite of whatever is happening in this connection. Going back to that, kind of refocusing your energy on yourself. It's really important for the other person in this connection not to negatively fixate on what's going on with this person, most likely the masculine who's got these walls up, who's healing, who's shifting. Because I feel like I just saw by negatively fixating on this person or situation, you actually cause it to remain stagnant. Whereas if you focus your energy back upon yourself, self-love, self-healing, self-shifting, it actually causes this energy to shift in a very fast and powerful way. And the last card that came out is a new romantic cycle begins. So yes, as you do that inner healing work, that inner shifting work, as you withdraw negative focus from this person within this connection who is still healing, who is still shifting, you will usher in a new romantic cycle. You will be able to reach this new beginning. But I really feel like it requires you not to fixate on what's already been created in this connection, what's already been manifested. Because I do feel like with the Deceit card, certain things about this just look so different on the surface than what's actually going on. I'm going to try to pull a few cards from the Starry Beginnings deck. So what other messages can we get from group number 2's person or about this connection? You are healing your heart. Wow, I just felt a wave of goosebumps. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time. I feel this is on a higher self level, the feminine in this connection speaking to the masculine, saying, I know that you're healing your heart. I know that you're learning to let your guard down. It will heal, but it will take time. Shine love on fear. Love will light up the darkness. I feel like this is speaking to the fact that there is someone in this connection. Again, I keep referring to this person as the divine masculine because I do feel it's a masculine for many of you, who has these walls up around his heart, who is very afraid to love. And the other counterpart, the other person in this connection, is being guided to steadily shine love on this fear. Continue to radiate love, steady love, even in the face of this person's fear and hurt. And I'm hearing that love takes courage too. Whoever might need to hear that right now, that it takes courage to allow your heart chakra to continue opening, to allow yourself to heal these wounds, this pain. Be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. A really beautiful message. I feel once again this is a message for the feminine, or for the energy in this connection that is steadily waiting or radiating love as the other is healing. They're being called to focus on their own creative power, energy, and ability to radiate love even in the face of another's fear or hurt, especially within this connection. So now I'm going to pull some cards from the Lovers Oracle deck. Okay, so what messages can we get from group number 2's person? What else does group number 2's person want them to hear at this time? Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. I feel like there's someone here saying to the other, like, you can have freedom from your past. You aren't defined by your past. It's like this unconditional love energy, this kind of let's run off into the sunset and be free of our past and create this brilliant new future together. So the cards that I got now were embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. So there's a lot of love, unconditional love, running through this connection, but also a lot of fear on one side of what the future holds, of whether it's sustainable. The love is so strong, though. I can feel that on both sides. One loving in spite of their own fear, and the other loving in spite of the other's fear. It's like both are learning to open their heart chakra, to radiate love energy even when they're afraid, to let down their guard, to let down their walls. Let's see if we have any more messages here. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. This is kind of funny. I see someone in this connection kind of feeling like things aren't panning out in the physical and thinking like something is missing, like something's not right. And the other is saying, even though we're physically separated, like we have this spiritual bond that is always connecting us, that transcends everything. As this card so eloquently says, a love that transcends space and time, and nothing is really missing. And it's just the ego looking at the physical world and saying something is missing, because we have this ego-based society-based idea of what love and relationships are supposed to look like. And I feel like your connection with this person is defying that in some way. It looks in some way very non-traditional or unconventional, and yet it's more profound and spiritual than what most people experience in a lifetime. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Angel Answers deck. Ask Angel, or I should say, it's called the Angel Answers deck. I always get the name mixed up on that. So group number 2, what other messages can we bring forth for group number 2's person? Within the next few months. So as I've said throughout this reading, something is changing very fast. And now I'm seeing something may shift within just a few months. That's kind of a very clear time frame there. So I'm actually getting kind of nosy about this card, so I'm going to see if we can get some clarification just on what is shifting within the next few months. So I'm going back to the energy oracle cards, asking Spirit, what is shifting in this connection in the next few months? What is shifting for group number 2 in the next few months? What can group number 2 expect in the next few months? Okay, so the 2 cards that came out were woman holding a coin in the upright position and the temple path reversed. Interesting. I'm feeling, for some reason, the first thing I heard from this woman holding a coin is like a female or feminine coming back into their power in the next few months. But I'm not quite sure how this temple path in the reverse applies. So I feel like there might be a situation in the next few months that looks like a detour or doesn't look like you expect it to, but is an unexpected opportunity. And as this card says that just came out, a door to personal healing and happiness. I feel like something's going to happen very soon that is unexpected, that seems to be a detour along your path, but is actually leading you to greater healing. And in the next card that came out with man holding a heart upright will actually also lead you to your divine masculine. But I feel like this is kind of like a situation where it's like a route that you didn't expect or something that you wouldn't expect, but you're being guided to really keep your eyes open to recognize something that might feel right in your soul but look a little bit like a detour in the next few months, because this could actually be a door for you, a way for you to step into your power and actually manifest some kind of reunion with this person or a deeper connection with this person. But again, I'm just feeling like it might be kind of unexpected, something you wouldn't anticipate. So can I get other clarification on this card within the next few months, or any other messages group number 2 needs to know at this time? Ask your angels. Okay, so from that card, what I get is to lean into your connection to the divine on this. So whenever you're presented with some kind of opportunity in the next few months, it feels like it could be a detour or could be an opportunity. You're really being asked to see for yourself by not seeking any kind of external validation from other people, asking for the advice from others, but truly feeling into your own intuition, your own connection to the divine when it comes to whatever this thing is, or whatever potentially opportunity may come up or change that you'll be guided to make. So I'm just going to see if we can get any more messages from the love scramble box from your person or about your connection. Close by. I heard someone saying, I feel like I'm always close by you even when we're apart. fantasy. Your person is saying, I fantasize about you all the time. Even though I have these walls up, in those moments where I'm allowing my mind to drift into daydream, I see you there with me. Heavy. I feel like the reality of this situation, whatever's going on romantically, feels heavy to this person and perhaps to you also, which might be why they fantasize about you, because it allows them this escape from the realities of their healing. Dreams. I kept getting the feeling that you and this person connect a lot in dreams. Touch. I just heard we touch in my dreams. I feel like you and this person might be at some kind of distance, physically or emotionally, but I feel like this person has fantasies about touching you or touches you in some way, even in small ways, like touching your arm or hugging you or something in dreams. Promise. For some reason, I heard this asked like a question, like promise, like someone saying, I love you, or I'm not going to leave you, and the other saying promise. Again, I feel like this isn't a conversation being had aloud, but something going on energetically. It's something unsaid between you and this person. I feel like you and this person could be having very seemingly meaningless or lighthearted conversations. But then beneath the surface, there's like this secondary conversation. It's like this, the way that you are almost like telepathically speaking or communicating through your energy. And it's as though you are saying through your energy, like, I want to love you. I want to support you. I want to be with you. And this person is saying, promise, like, do you really mean that? Like, are you really loving me? Are you really supporting me? Can I really rely upon you to stay with me? And this again is all feeling like it's happening very unspoken. Caution. Yeah, I feel like this person is very cautious about moving forward in this love relationship because of these walls around their heart and distance. Like I said, that's kind of confirming they're keeping their distance because they're cautious, because of the ways they've been hurt. So there is some kind of distance between you and this person. Lost. Regardless of what they're presenting on the external, they feel very lost on the inside. Twin Flame. Wow, guys, the final card I pulled is the Twin Flame card. The Twin Flame kind of symbolism and message seemed to come up a lot in this reading, so you really might be resonating with this as a Twin Flame, which is very likely also because I know that many Twin Flames do watch my channel. So group number 2, I feel like that's a perfect place to end your reading today. I hope some of these messages resonated with you, but as always, please know that I do channel many specific messages, so not everything here will be meant for you, and that is okay. Just take whatever resonates in your heart and soul. Any subliminals I recommended for you, group number 2, are linked now under the pinned comment and description box under this video, and you can click any of those links to explore more of the energetic benefits I infused within each of those subliminal meditations to assist you in reprogramming your subconscious mind, your energy field in different ways. So you can try out any of those subliminals or any of the more than 100 I've created completely free for 7 days when you create a free trial account on my website, soundandsoulful.com. So you can also subscribe to me here on YouTube if I resonate with you, and follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next reading. Hello, group number 3. If you chose the third stone, which is pink Aragonite, and the third card, then this is your reading. Welcome to your reading today, group number 3. Thank you for joining me. Please do bear with me as I take a while to shuffle your cards, because as you know, I just did 2 previous readings. So I really want to shuffle out all of those stale energies and bring forth fresh, clear, and hopefully some specific messages for you today. So as I'm shuffling, feel free to set your own intentions either out loud or just in your own heart and soul. I always say this, but whenever you set your powerful intentions for this reading, it really does affect the type of messages and the specificity of the messages that I'm able to bring through. By the way, throughout this reading, I will also be recommending specific subliminal meditations you can use to shift, heal, balance, or harmonize the energies of certain situations in certain ways. All of these subliminals come from my membership subliminal site, soundandsoulful.com, where I've created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. Subliminals are just a really powerful sound therapy tool you can use to deeply reprogram your subconscious mind because they contain affirmations that are embedded within other meditation sounds and frequencies. So this means your conscious mind can't hear them, but they are able to make deeper, more lasting impressions on your subconscious mind, on those deeper levels of your energy. So again, any subliminals I recommend for you are linked under your group number in the pinned comment and the description box. Sorry, I sounded far away there for a second because you just had several cards fall out of the deck. So let's start here, group number 3. I have 4 cards for you here. Okay, deep breath to everyone listening. I just took a deep grounding breath. Feel free to take a deep breath as well. And the first card is the Temple Path in the reverse position. I just heard that someone or something got off course or appeared to go off course recently. Or someone is currently off their divine path. Let me get some clarification. What is this Temple Path in the reverse card? Woman holding a heart in the reverse position. I'm seeing a divine feminine or a feminine energy who has been hurt in some way in her past or wounded. And because of this, she has taken on these hurts and internalized them. I'm seeing like someone told you lies about yourself and you eventually started believing them and then telling them to yourself. I'm seeing a lot of like kind of shadow work type themes coming up here, meaning like someone who is confronting their shadow self, parts of themselves that they repressed so long that they became absorbed into what we call the shadow self, which simply means outside the light of one's own consciousness. For some reason, I saw a mother, I saw a young child, so this could be related to your parents rejecting certain aspects of you. A lot of cards just fell out, so I'm really feeling like that resonates with some of you listening. Some part of you that was rejected that then turned into a self-rejection. Can I get more clarification, Spirit, on potentially this feminine energy who is going through this situation of hurt, who has these repressed aspects of the self? Contract in the reverse position. Also, this is the card 6, and for some reason I feel guided to say some of you might be seeing the number 66 or even 666. And just so you know, this, although this is commonly believed to be like an evil number or something like that, that isn't true. This is just an energetic indicator. When you see this repeating number very often, sometimes it's there just to tell you to pay attention to some kind of situation or pattern or something going on in your life. The fact that this is the contract card in the reverse tells me this situation, this feminine energy might have been in, may be related to some kind of a soul contract. Let me see if I can get messages from our love scramble box about this potential soul contract. Leaving. I feel like this feminine energy had to leave or is going to have to leave some kind of situation. For some reason, I keep hearing home, like I saw someone leaving home, like leaving a person, leaving home, leaving something in order to come back to yourself. And this is part of a soul contract, like something your soul intended to experience for the purpose of greater expansion. cycles. Yes, karmic cycles. Some kind of karmic cycle being broken, or that's recently been broken or is in the process of breaking. Heavy. So this is a heavy situation. I heard it weighs heavily on your heart. Older. For some reason, I heard this could be a situation with someone who is older than you. So this could be a parent. This could be an inner child healing situation, something that happened in your youth that you're now healing, that you're older. You're like older now and capable of processing this, capable of healing through this. If this is resonating with you, especially as some kind of inner child wound or shadow work situation, I really would recommend my inner child healing subliminal that is used to really reach into those depths of our memories, those parts of our subconscious mind where we store trauma memories, situations that caused us deep pain that then continue to negatively impact our energy. And this subliminal is really created to reach into those memories and to transmute them into light, to reintegrate those parts of our shadow self, those parts of our repressed self, our unconscious self, back into the light of our consciousness, to lift the weight of those heavy energetic burdens and blocks that we store unconsciously from childhood. So the link to that will be in the pinned comment under your group number. Okay, so let me just fold up those cards and put them back in because I never know what we're going to need to come out later on. Yeah, guys, I'm just strongly feeling, this could be a romantic karmic contract, but for some reason I'm strongly hearing from many of you, this is some kind of situation that involves family or childhood or something like that. The next card is Door to Spirit in the upright position. I just heard spiritual awakening. I just heard someone who is opening their intuition like never before. I feel like someone is almost becoming overwhelmingly in tune with their intuition, specifically their body intuition. I feel like someone in this situation is like capable of feeling intuition through their body, like feeling stomach pain when it's their solar plexus, or feeling their heart chakra breaking open when someone is sending love to them, or like even headaches when their third eye chakra is really opening. I feel like someone has a very strong body intuition that's almost overwhelming at times. The thinking man in the reverse position. I just heard releasing ego. So I feel that this card and the Door to Spirit card go together. I feel like someone I'm connecting with here is really learning to release their ego, release everything that society wanted them to be, or even that they used to believe that they wanted to be, from an inauthentic space, releasing all of that and coming into their true self, their soul self, their most intuitive self. I know these aren't love-related messages necessarily or specifically, but this is just something that Spirit really wants you to know, group number 3. The next card is Deceit in the reverse position, and I just heard they lied when they tried to tell you who you were. And I feel like someone had perhaps relatives or society, teachers, peers, people in their life who may have tried to put them in a box and tell them, no, like, you're going to be, a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher. Like they had a career path for you in mind, or something that they wanted you to do or be, and you're breaking free of those ideas that other people had about you. Wow, okay guys, the yin yang card in the reverse comes up here. So this card I typically associate with twin flames, although that's not the only meaning. And I know this isn't only a twin flame exclusive reading. So I'm just saying that because I feel some of you are twin flames and will connect with being a twin flame. And if so, I feel that this might be indicating that the divine masculine and divine feminine energies in this connection, in this twin flame connection, again, if you are a twin flame, are out of balance but coming into balance. I just heard the more you open your intuition, the more you release your ego, the more these divine feminine and divine energies, divine masculine energies are balancing. It's like the more you come home to yourself, the closer you step to this person as well. And the final card is third chakra in the reverse position, which is, of course, the solar plexus chakra. This has to do with our confidence and boundaries, but for some reason, specifically boundaries stood out to me. I feel like there is someone who is needing to set boundaries with people in their life who might be negative or toxic, potentially family, friends, those people who may have tried to define them in a certain way. I feel like you have to set boundaries with these people and cultivate core confidence. By the way, if that does connect with you, I do have a solar plexus chakra subliminal that I've created. This is designed to really allow you to cultivate a strong core of inner power, of inner confidence, to set and hold strong boundaries energetically with others, to really have a strong sense of yourself that you're able to exude confidently to the world. So that will be linked under your group number in the description. Strategy in the reverse position. I just heard let go of a plan. I feel like some of you might be the type of person that had a plan, like at this age, I'm going to do this job, and then I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to get married. And I feel like you're being guided to release those specifically time limitation expectations that you may have put on yourself or your life. Yes, and then the next card that came out is the Goddess of the Moon in the upright position, because I just heard that you are setting through this strategy or these plans that you made for yourself that weren't really in alignment with your true soul self. You actually limited, it's like other people limited you and your thinking, and you made these plans from that limited way of thinking. But now you're breaking free of those limitations. So it's also time to release those plans that you made from a space of limitation, to realize you are the goddess or the god of your life, that you have the power to create your life however you want it to be. You don't have to subscribe to other people's limitations of you, especially there's something about time limitation. I feel like someone may have felt like too old to be doing something, or like something should have happened by a certain age, or there's some kind of limitation of time here that you're being asked to release. Walking away. I want to know more about this. So what is this walking away card? How does this apply? I feel like just in general, you may have had to leave a lot of friendships, relationships, like maybe even emotionally distance yourself a bit from family members. I feel like you had to emotionally walk away from a lot of people in your life. Like you were someone who may have had to burn a lot of bridges in order to grow into the person that you're becoming, in order to continue on this path of spiritual awakening. But then the next card that came out is Magician and the Mirror. So it's like you're being told you are that magician. I just saw there's something with the mirror. It's like you're like a shapeshifter. It's like you're shifting your self-perception, and by shifting how you see yourself, you're dramatically shifting what manifests for you in your life. I feel like you are releasing your limits, your limiting beliefs about yourself, expanding your horizons, and in doing so and expanding your vision of yourself, you are actually shifting what comes back to you in your life. For some reason, I'm really feeling guided. I haven't recommended this recently, but I've created a subliminal called the Ultimate Alchemist Transformation. And this is really designed to transform all areas of your life to allow you to become that so-called alchemist, which of course the ancients believed were capable of turning stones and other raw materials into gold. And I feel like you are that alchemist that can transform what other people see as valueless or challenging circumstances or situations. You have the ability to transform those into metaphorical gold, into beauty, into light. So if that does connect with you, feel free to explore my Ultimate Alchemist Transformation Subliminal linked in the pinned comment and description box. But the second card is Rest and Rejuvenation. For some reason, I hear Spirit saying like, yes, you are incredibly powerful. Yes, things are coming into balance. You're walking away from a lot of people and situations that you needed to release in order to be on this temple path, to become your best self, to release ego and lean into your intuition. But this path also requires of you to care for yourself, to rest when you need to rejuvenate your energy, to replenish your energy stores. So what other messages can I get, Spirit, about this rest and rejuvenation card, or this Magician and the Mirror card for group number 3? Appreciation in the reverse. For some reason, I heard lack of self-appreciation. I feel like you might not be seeing just how powerful you are, just how beautiful you are, just how much you have to offer. I feel like you could really benefit just from refocusing on appreciating yourself, making lists of things you love about yourself, speaking positive affirmations to yourself in the mirror, changing your inner dialogue with yourself. And then the next card that came out is Heart Chakra in the upright position. I just heard like you're opening your heart chakra by learning to love yourself. It's like by learning to fully, and I just heard also, in order to love yourself, you have to understand yourself. I feel like many of you have been on this path of releasing all of those perceptions other people had about you, all of these layers of ego, and beneath all of that, uncovering who you truly were all along, who you truly are on a soul level, and then learning to love that, learning to integrate those so-called shadow aspects of yourself, the parts of yourself others repressed, and so you began to repress them. Wow, really beautiful messages. But now I'm reshuffling all the cards because I really want to zero in on some romance messages. I feel that those were just some life messages that you might need to hear. And because the twin flame card did come up, some of you might be twin flames, which, as we know, when we are twin flames, our life path, our spiritual awakening path is deeply intertwined with the twin flame connection. So it makes sense that those life messages would come up. So I'm going to reshuffle the cards really well for you guys and then just see what love messages we can bring forth. So as I'm shuffling, if you could just recenter your attention on the person you want to ask about through this reading specifically, or the love connection, just so I can bring forth some clear messages about that person. Okay, the first card is appreciation in the reverse. I feel like someone is in a negative headspace about this situation romantically, like fixating on something negative about it or something that isn't working out the way they want it to, that's causing them to maybe even like spiral out into worry about what it's going to become. And in doing this, they're actually missing what it is, like missing how beautiful it is in the moment. The next card is caring connection in the reverse, which makes me think, like, I feel like someone is in their head here thinking that this person doesn't care about them. And then the third card being the sun in the reverse, it's like, when are we going to have our moment in the sun? That's what I heard with this card. I'm feeling all of this coming from someone's ego mind, not from their higher self. I don't feel like I'm presenting the truth per se of this situation, just what someone's ego is perceiving it to be. Healer of the ages, that's the next card that came up. So what I'm hearing is there's something about this connection that's like healing you, that's transcending you, that's teaching you. And I do feel that this situation with feeling worrisome about something in this connection, wondering if the person cares, wondering if it's ever going to work out, this is actually all part of your self-healing process. The next card is community in the upright position. Interesting. I feel like for some reason, when I look at this card, I see someone who longs for a community but feels disconnected. I feel like someone in this situation, it's like, I heard someone saying, like, I want to just be around you. I just want to be close to you. I'm also hearing this person might be part of your community. They might be part of your social circle or an acquaintance kind of on the periphery of your social circle. You might know them from work. You might know them from somewhere in your community. But if that doesn't resonate, I'm also just strongly hearing like someone in this connection just longing to be around the other, like just to be in the same physical space. And sixth chakra in the reverse came up next. So of course that is our third eye chakra being blocked here. which is our intuition. So yeah, I'm hearing that all of this that's coming out, this feeling of wanting to be closer, but maybe not being as close as they'd like, feeling worrisome, wondering if the person cares, worrying about the future. I feel like all of this is coming from a space of being disconnected from your own intuition about the situation. So now I'm going to put all these cards back, and I want to try something a little different. I want to ask a different question. So now that we know what the ego is thinking about this situation, what is the truth? What is the truth of this connection or situation? What is really going on between group number 3 and their person? What is the truth of this situation with group number 3 and their person? Second chakra in the reverse position. So what I'm hearing here is that the truth is that someone's energy is blocking them from fully receiving joy and pleasure from this connection. Because the second chakra is the sacral chakra, and it connects to our ability to create, to connect, to enjoy sensual experiences, physicality. By the way, if this connects with you, I do have a sacral chakra activation I've created. So that will be linked in the pinned comment and in the description box. It contains binaural beat frequencies designed to retune the sacral chakra to its natural state. So I want to know more about this sacral chakra block. How is someone blocking their sacral chakra, their second chakra energy, or what is more information about this sacral chakra block? Man holding a heart in the upright position. I just heard like someone's afraid to fully give away their heart. By the way, I just saw 222 on my recording timer, so that might be significant to you. I heard that someone's afraid to give away their heart, and because they're afraid to give away their heart, they're not allowing themselves to enjoy the pleasure, the connection that is available to them within this relationship, within this connection. What else can we know about this sacral chakra block for group number 3? Okay, contract. That card coming up again. Someone is dealing with some kind of karmic contract. Now, this could be in the form of a literal person, what we call like a third party. Some person they have some kind of karma with that they are still resolving this karmic contract or cycle with in some kind of other relationship. And this could be the reason that they aren't fully connecting or giving their heart away within this connection. But also the next card what I was going to say is that another form of a karmic contract is really just our own negative thoughts or limiting beliefs continuing to play themselves out over and over again until we transcend, until we resolve that karmic pattern, that negative pattern within ourselves. Which, by the way, if this does connect with you as a twin flame reading, the best way to resolve these negative belief patterns is to address them at the root, at the core. And at the core of these belief patterns is an unconscious pattern of thought, usually patterns energetically, subconsciously, we aren't even fully aware of because often they come from childhood or when we're young. So I've created 2 7-chakra clearing subliminals designed to really reach into these pockets of resistance, of negative energy, of limiting beliefs stored in the unconscious mind, in the energy body, just to uproot them and to allow the free flow of energy, magnetic energy through our being. So I have one designed specifically to magnetize twin flames to one another, and another that is just a general 7-chakra clearing to magnetize your own energy field. So both of those will be linked in under your group number in the pinned comment and description box. But the next card I got here is 3rd chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra in the reverse position. So there are lots of lower chakra blocks here. The next card is patience in the reverse. So someone is getting really impatient about this situation, about this karmic contract, again, either in the form of a person or a negative pattern that someone keeps getting pulled back into. Community coming up again. It's interesting this card keeps coming up. I do strongly feel like this person could be part of your community or be in your community, or you could see each other in passing or have some kind of connection that way. If not that, then this person's karmic pattern or karmic contract might have something to do with their community. It might be someone that's close to them physically or something like that. I know these messages have been a little bit vague. It's just been what's been kind of coming through for your group number 3. But I am going to try to get more specific by pulling some cards from our love scramble box. Distance. For some reason I heard emotional distance. I feel like there could be an emotional divide between you and this person right now. Leaving. For some reason I heard someone say, I'm leaving, but then they're like not going for some reason. I'm not sure if that will connect with someone. Cycles. Yeah, there is some kind of karmic cycle at play here. Some kind of negative pattern, again, could be of thoughts or a pattern with a person that someone is healing. Alone. I heard I'm alone even when I'm with others. I feel like with the community card, that also, going back to that card, could be someone who spends a lot of time around other people or does have strong social support or people in their life, and yet feels really, really alone deep down. Dreams. What does this person dream about? I'm gonna try to get some clarification on this because I'm not sure yet. I can't intuitively feel if this dream is about you, about this connection, about something else. What are these dreams that this person in this connection has? What is group number 3's person dreaming about? First chakra in the reverse, the root chakra reversed. So this normally connects with feelings of stability. I feel like this person's life in some way, or relationship, something about their life feels very unstable. So they dream as a form of escape from their reality. Wow. Wow, guys, the yin yang card came up in the upright position. So I feel like, because again, a lot of times this signifies either a twin flame connection or a very strong masculine and feminine energy coming together. So I feel that with this card, someone is dreaming about their true love, like their one, their person, could be a twin flame, because their life feels very confusing and unstable. And there is this energy they're connecting to that provides them a sense of stability, and they connect with this through their dreams, even if they're doing it unconsciously. And it's like, I just heard, you are my escape. Like, you are this person's escape from the drudgery of their life, from the day-to-day realities that seem so chaotic and unstable. The next card is the sun in the reverse. I heard beautiful but out of reach. I feel like there could be a masculine here who sees a feminine that who is connecting with a feminine he feels so magnetically drawn to, and yet she seems untouchable or unreachable. However, he might still dream about her. So what else, what other messages can I get from this masculine or feminine energy, or about these dreams? So nothing else is really coming out from these cards just yet. So I'm going to see if I can pull a few more love scramble messages. So what else can we know about this situation, this connection? Silence. So between distance and silence, I feel like things may be very quiet on the surface with this person. There may be an emotional distance. You might not be actively communicating with this person. Heart. And now someone is saying to me, we might not be speaking physically, but we're speaking through the heart. Like there's this very strong love connection, this heart-center connection. Forget. I just heard I tried to forget you. I feel like this might be a situation where someone falls asleep thinking like, I'm going to forget about you, and then they dream about you. Soulmate. So I have both a soulmate and twin flame card in here. So take it as it resonates. This could mean this person is some kind of soulmate, or that they consider you to be a soulmate, or it could be a twin flame connection, because many people, like myself when I was younger, before I knew about twin flames, I always believed in the idea that everyone had a soulmate, or that I had a soulmate. I didn't realize at the time that actually I have many, many soulmates, both platonic and romantic. But really when I was referring to my quote-unquote romantic soulmates, I was really talking about my twin flame, and it's like that for many people. So this person could refer to you as a soulmate because they may not be aware of the concept of twin flames, but they might actually be your twin flame, might be like calling you your twin flame by saying that you're their soulmate, if that makes sense. I know that's kind of a confusing message. Heavy. I just heard the silence is heavy. Touch. I just heard keep in touch. I wonder if one of you said that to the other or something like that. I feel like this person wants to keep in touch, or always like if they do see you, I feel like they might tell you not to be a stranger, to keep in touch or something like that, or you might say that to them. But I do feel like you fall out of touch with this person. Together. I just heard we're emotionally distant in the physical, but in our hearts we're together. And in our dreams we're together. That's another message that I was hearing. Okay, so now I'm going to roll some potential letter initials. So these could be the first, middle, or last name of you or your person. Alternatively, sometimes these spell words. W, D, Q, K, V, U, J, V, L, V, Z, L, U, F, Y, V again, this person might have double letters in their name, H, V, S, and J. So now let's pull some sign cards. This could be you or your person's sun, moon, or rising sign. Scorpio. Libra. Capricorn. Leo. Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Leo, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Could be your sign or your person's sign. And guys, I'm going to be honest, I know a lot of these messages have been a bit vague for this reading. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it is because there's some kind of distance. You may be in some kind of separation from your person right now, which is why they're coming through a little bit quietly, but I do want to try to get more messages about your situation. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and just ask a few more questions. If group number 3's person could say one thing to them from their heart and soul, what would they say to them if they were speaking honestly, if they were speaking their mind? Door to personal healing and happiness in the upright position. Let's read a little bit from this card from the guidebook. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. This card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. I feel like this is this person's higher self saying, I am healing. Things are changing. Things are moving between us. What else would this person say if they were speaking their heart and soul? Appreciation in the reverse. For some reason, I'm hearing like I feel a little bit lost. Like I feel like I'm trying to walk through that door to personal healing and happiness, but I'm feeling a bit lost. Door to value in the upright position and woman holding a coin. I see you as this powerful, brilliant being that I don't even really feel worthy of. But when I'm with you, something about you causes me to see my value and to see bright futures, even with this door to personal healing and happiness. I feel like you give this person a window of insight into what is possible for them. Like just being around you causes them to feel their own value in a more powerful way. And then angel of balance in the upright position. Once again, it's like, and I just saw the yin yang card again in my mind's eye. Like things are coming into balance. I feel like this is this person's higher self kind of saying like, things are balancing between us. Things are balancing in my own life that will manifest in balance within our connection. Again, I feel like this is all happening on like a higher self level. What else would group number 3's person say to them? If group number 3's person could say anything to them. I feel like the cards have kind of gone silent, so I'm going to try to pull just a few more love scramble cards here. Okay, the cards I got were addicted. I'm addicted to you. That's what I'm getting from this card. Hopeful. And I'm hopeful that someday it won't just be an addiction. It won't just be meeting in dreams. It won't just be telling each other, I hope that you'll keep in touch. I hope one day it'll be more tangible. Body. For some reason I heard nobody. I heard like nobody understands, but like except you. I feel like this person, someone in this connection has a feeling that the other understands them in a way that no one else does, even if they don't speak very often. Analyze. You have the ability to see right through me. Regret. I feel it's strange. I feel like this regret card is not a past regret, but like regret for the way that things are now. Like regretting that things aren't different now, but not really seeing how they can be different at the moment. And then the next card is texting. So you might communicate with this person via text, or this person might just be thinking about texting you, or this person in some cases might regret texting you and oversharing or something like that. Appearance. I just heard this person like wants to make an appearance into your life, but they're really not sure how to do that. There's like something here that's causing someone to feel stuck. Beautiful. And also between beautiful and appearance, this person literally thinks you have a beautiful appearance, or someone thinks the other has a very beautiful appearance. Not just physically, but I'm hearing like much deeper than that. It's like an energy thing too. Like you have a beautiful energy. And of course, the twin flame card came up. You got twin flame and soulmates in your reading. So I'm really strongly feeling like there is some kind of very profound soul connection between you and this person. So Spirit, what other messages can I get from group number 3's person? By the way, if you are a twin flame resonating with this reading, do let me know in the comments. I love hearing from my twin flame family here on YouTube. The next card is man holding a heart in the upright position. I hear masculine saying, you have my heart, even if the appearances don't look that way. Like energetically, spiritually, you have my heart. Even if it doesn't look that way physically, my heart is with you. What other messages can we get from group number 3's person at this time? The garden and the gate in the upright position. I would wait outside the gate of your heart forever. Just to adore your beautiful garden would be enough. That's what I heard. I heard you know me already with the community card coming up again. When we pass each other, it's like ships passing in the night. You're so close that it's almost painful because emotionally you seem so far away. Heart chakra in the upright position. You open my heart. You break my heart wide open. It's painful, beautiful, and the closest thing I've had to feeling God. It's like you cause this person to feel spiritually connected in a way that they've never felt before. I feel like someone here fears being alone, but they fear being without you more than they fear being alone. It's like they would rather be someone here would rather be alone and be waiting, alone in the physical and waiting for you, but spiritually yours, than try to be with anyone else. Wow, I just have this like wave of goosebumps. The world in the reverse position. I would give you the world if I could, but I feel like I can't, and I feel like you know why I can't, but I wish I could, and I would if you'd give me the chance. I feel like we could rule the world together. I'm getting a very royal, like king, queen energy here. Storm. I know that by continuing to connect with you, even energetically, even through dreams, even spiritually, I'm brewing up this storm. I feel like it can't lead anywhere good, but I want to weather the storm with you. I'd rather spend every day for the rest of my life in the middle of a raging storm with you than spend it in sunlight and warm weather alone. It's this very like ride or die energy I'm getting from this person. It's quite romantic, actually. It's like this kind of, I would wait for you forever. I want to weather any storm together. Adjacent possibilities in the reverse. So I feel like this person feels like your situation seems impossible, and yet it's like they've reached a point where it's almost like they don't care. Someone in this situation knows that things seem impossible, but their heart doesn't care. That heart chakra opening doesn't care. Temple path in the reverse position. For some reason, I feel like this person, one person in this connection might be literally just feel so distracted on a day-to-day basis by how much they think about this other person, or dream about them, wonder about them, fantasize about them. But it's like they're kind of indulging in it, like they can't even help themselves. So that feels like all the messages right now for the energy oracle cards. So now I'm going to pull a few cards from my Moonology deck. Okay, so what other messages does group number 3's person have for them? Hold your vision, but it was reversed, which causes me to think that like you shook up someone's vision for their life or their vision of what they expected, they wanted, or was going to happen. Like I feel like someone's vision has been shaken, but they're kind of indulging in it, like allowing it to happen because of how like mesmerized they are by this person or by this connection. Let's see if we can get any more messages from this deck here. Believe in the impossible. Wow, guys. Okay, I'm about to cry just because I feel like this person, your person, feels like someone in this connection feels like the future with you is impossible, but they want to believe in it anyway. Like they want to believe that the impossible could happen. I am going to pull a few cards now from the Angel Answers deck. Helpful people. Interesting. I wonder how this card connects. Let's see if we can get one more word to kind of help us. Helpful people. Older. And Facebook. Interesting. I wonder if either one of you is older than the other or has an older platonic friend who is somehow giving you advice or helping you or guiding you. You might be connecting with this person through Facebook, or Facebook might play some kind of role in your connection with your person. This feels like a very specific message, so just take it how it resonates. The other cards I got were look for a sign and it's up to you. I feel like someone in this connection is just saying like the ball is in your court. Like I feel like I've hinted how I felt about you, like you know how I feel about you. And someone's just kind of like patiently waiting for the other to make a move or something like that. Big happy changes. For some reason I read that card like someone in this connection desperately wants something major to change that they feel would make them very happy. But I feel like this is one of those changes that might almost seem impossible, like something they feel couldn't or wouldn't happen, but they do feel that this change would make them very, very happy. I'm almost getting the vibe this is like someone leaving someone else they've been with for a really long time, or just making some huge leap or huge move that the other feels like would make them very happy. I just got the cards no and remain positive. I feel like the no is like someone in this connection fighting in their own mind. Like they start to fantasize like, well, what if this big change happened? What if we were able to make the impossible work? And then their brain or their ego steps in and is like, no, like it's impossible. Stop thinking about it. But then Spirit's coming in here to say like, regardless of which side of this situation you're on, it's paramount to remain positive. And just coming back to what I said earlier about really focusing on positive elements of yourself, about your day-to-day life, about this connection. I feel like building that positive momentum, holding space for the other person through positive thoughts and intentions, holding a space of positive energy for them to come in is really important at this time if you do want to move this connection forward. So the last thing I'm going to do is pull some messages from the Lover's Oracle deck. Okay, so what are some final messages from group number 3's person? freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. I just keep getting like ride or die. Like this person just wants to run off, and someone in this connection just wants to run off into the sunset together and just leave all of other people's thoughts, expectations, the past behind. And on some level, this is like your higher selves saying like, what's really stopping us from doing that? What's stopping us from just running off into the sunset together? Like, I feel one person saying like, no, it's impossible. It's really not that easy. And the other is saying, why couldn't it be that easy? It could be that easy if we wanted it to be. But I feel like this is a conversation happening energetically through dreams or on a higher self level, not like consciously. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. I feel like there's something about this connection where like you make each other feel more powerful, feel more strong in each other's presence. It's like your shared energy holds more power than your individual energy. And the final card I got for you is, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. This card has very much twin flame energy, because twin flames perfectly mirror one another. Again, I'm not saying you are twin flames, use your own intuition, but I am feeling that if you are twin flames, you may be experiencing some kind of a mirroring effect where you see this other person, you see, oh, it looks like they're not ready to move forward, or they aren't healing in this specific way. And Spirit is saying, whenever you see something in your twin flame, you share some identical energy pattern within yourself because your energy is mirrored. So if they are acting in certain ways, manifesting certain behaviors or actions, that means that by looking within, shifting, healing, transforming the patterns within yourself, you can completely transform the connection. So this is also, by the way, why I so often recommend my Twin Flame 7 Chakra Clearing Subliminal, because this is designed to clear, shift, and balance your own energy, which your twin flame instantaneously feels because you are always energetically connected to one another. So that will be linked in the pinned comment under your group number 3, if you're interested, the 7 Chakra Twin Flame Clearing Subliminal. And I'm strongly feeling like this is a very sound place to close out this reading. I know that many of the messages today, group number 3, during your reading, were kind of vague or a little bit generalized, but I just feel like there were a lot of kind of miscellaneous generalized messages that people needed to hear at this time. And I also feel you will know what applies to you and how it applies. So as always, please use your own intuition as a guide in deciding which of these messages are for you. If any subliminals I mentioned during this reading connect with you or resonate with you, check out the pinned comment or the description box under your group number. You will see links to all of the subliminals I recommended for you. You can click any of those links to explore more about each subliminal, and you can also try out any of the more than 100 subliminals I've created completely free for 7 days when you create a free trial account on my website. So group number 3, thank you for joining me today. Please do subscribe to this channel if I resonate with you. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next reading. Thank you.